told him, I really think he is going to end up being some type of financial advisor to multiple people. He's very much into like money, numbers. He is a hustler of a different kind. Like he is a legal hustler, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right, right.
just like he's a smart guy and he thinks outside of the box. And he is, like I said, 39 years old. He's paid off his house and just very, very responsible, takes care of his mother. And we had a conversation about this just the other night. Just like he said he wants his legacy to just be great. He was like, I realize I don't have children. And he was like, and like I said, he said it is what it is. If I have them, I have them. But he definitely wants to be able to live comfortably and be successful and help others in society. I mean, he's not from here. He's from another country. And but when he goes home, he's sending money, he's sending shoes, he's sending resources, you know what I'm saying? So he really wants to make his mark there. And so yeah, so he does live on purpose, and that refreshing.
And that's see, that's the thing is that a lot of younger women don't see look past because a man on his purpose is going his purpose comes first.
Right.
You benefit from it, you benefit from him chasing his purpose.
Right. And I've learned a lot from him. And that's the thing too, because even at this age, like he is making me want to do better all the way around. And then like the things I have my hands in, he actually pays attention when I talk and he'll ask me about them. Like did you reach your goals today? You said you were gonna do this. Did you make that? And I'm like, thank you for remembering. Yes, I did.
And you,
And
but
so
you know
I
what though?
respect that.
You know what, Kim? 15 years ago, you wouldn't have appreciated that.
No, I would not have. And I said that to him a couple weeks ago. I said that to a friend of mine yesterday. I was like, I think no, I would not have. I wouldn't have known how to accept that because I would have seen it as an attack. So, like I said, it's a whole healing process because I've seen that in men before, where I'll say, well, you said you were going to do this. And you told me to remind you, how's it going? And then it's like it's an argument. And it's like, but bruh, you said you
Right,
wanted me to
right.
remind
And
you.
that's the thing is that,
Yeah.
when a man's not on his purpose, he gives into chaos.
Hmm.
I'm going to say it like this: agree or disagree. Women are chaos agents.
I
Y'all,
agree.
y'all crave
I agree.
y'all want order, but it's not in your nature to have order.
But let me say, that's not every woman
Not every woman.
all of the
I
time.
I
And so
know.
let me say that because, like, okay, Andre, I was in the school systems for 10 years. One of the things I hated about the schools was it was a crabs in a barrel situation because
Hmm.
it's a bunch of women and there's only a few top positions. So everybody is clawing trying to get to that top position. And it's like they'll do anything to get there. I get that. And I mean when you see I don't watch them, I hate them, but the reality television shows, that's why they even exist. Because so I acknowledge that that's what women do, some women, but that's not all of us.
I
But
understand.
I feel like also men, like you just said, we are agents. We tend to be agents of chaos. I'm gonna change it a bit. We tend to be agents of chaos. When you meet someone who is not an agent of chaos, you don't know what to do with it.
And
Oftentimes,
yes, yes. You see, you're. I mean, I'm hoping my audience is listening, especially the younger members. That is that is a that is a gem right there. Is that you have the maturity? But see, with Kim, you are different. You know why? One, you were in the holiness church, and I trust me, I was in there too. I
right,
understand.
right, yeah,
You understand discipline. It's all
yeah,
about being a disciple means being disciplined.
Right.
Be having a purpose. We had
Right.
we had a purpose, and a lot of people weren't raised in that type of environment, and therefore, you know what you couldn't do. It wasn't a it wasn't a can do. It wasn't what you could is what you it was, and that kind of works against people sometimes, but it does instill a sense of discipline in you.
This is the thing. I will say I agree with you. And it took me a long time to appreciate that. So I did grow up holiness. I was wearing the long skirts. I couldn't wear dresses above my knees, and all of that. I didn't wear jewelry, didn't wear makeup, any of that growing up. Just for some people in the audience. But and so for a long time though, I was resentful for that upbringing. And I will say this, it also hindered my faith because I was like, if this is what God wants for us, child, I might just go on to hell because this that it sounds like it may be a whole lot more fun, But at the same time, I was I my moral compass was different from a lot of other people. And I noticed that also in the dating community. And like I said, so that's where my honesty comes from because um I don't think I've ever been an agent of chaos. Um, I think I have always been a person where I was a bit green because I grew up sheltered.
Yeah,
So, and I shared that with you, like, with my pregnancy and my child's father, he very much took advantage of the fact that, I had very limited dating experience because I wasn't allowed to date and, you know, be in the secular world,
right.
growing up. And so I got caught up in some things. And then, like my 20s, when I was trying to figure it all out, meaning just life, faith, money, my career, and all of that, I had a child that I was trying to raise at the same time on my own. So it caused me to have to mature. So some of those, like my current friend, he tells, he has these whole stories about his 20s and being young. And he's like, you missed all that, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, but I really don't feel bad about it. Like at this point, like
You never miss what you never miss. You don't miss what you never
what you
attempted.
didn't have,
Hmm.
like all in all, I've had a good life and I'm proud of who I am. Um, I've had the opportunity. It hadn't been easy, but at the same time, it's been a journey,
Yep.
and so,
Yes.
and it's been a journey that I'm proud of. Like, you know, one of the things is like when we met for the first time, we met at this like jazz club after he had gotten off from work and he works a second shift job. And so he didn't get off until like 11 o'clock. And so
Woo.
we joke about it now, right? But I had a friend that was like playing at he plays reggae at this little club. And so he was like, when he walked in, he was like, how many of these dudes in here you done dealt with? And I was like, none. And I
And
said, so when we go
he
place,
probably was surprised.
right. And he was. And, so when we went outside and we started talking, he was like, so what's wrong with you? And I was like, well, what's wrong with you?
See, but you know what though, Kim? This is what dating in the 2020s has come to.
Right.
That when you're so far off from what's out there, you become an anomaly, and anomalies are looked at funny. It's like you must be crazy.
Right.
That's
And
that's
I've
what
heard,
that's what he was thinking. I'll almost
right.
guarantee you.
Right. And I mean, and like we say this to each other often. I'm like, I'm still looking for your crazy. Like I'm still waiting for the crazy to pop off because I mean I'm on that end too. And so because by now it should have shown up. And
Yeah,
so I'm looking side eye as well. But I haven't seen the crazy, so but and then also that's where faith and everything, like I know what I prayed for and a lot of the things that I prayed for, he has those qualities.